Hello friends, I am Dilip Singh. After watching this video lecture, if you feel that it was really helpful in order to learn the concepts, then please like and subscribe the video and feel free to comment or query if any. So, welcome to the 7th lecture of this tutorial series for web programming. Today we will learn how to put the list in our web page, right? So how we can put list of items or information in our web page using lists. Now basically HTML provide three kind of list. The one is unordered list. The list basically are bullet list, right? The bullets can be a disk, square or circle, correct? The second type of list is a ordered list, right? So ordered list maintain the order, means it represents the sequential order, right? Like 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C, okay. And the third list is description list. Alright, so these are the three kind of list that HTML support. Now we'll see one by one all these three lists. So we'll start from unordered list. Okay, so unordered list, how we can create the unordered list of items in our web page. So by using UL tag, UL for unordered list, right? So we have used UL tag here. With its type attribute, we have to specify what type of bullet we want to use in our list. That bullet can be a disk, so the type name here can be either disk or square or circle. Okay, so here that unordered list tag is here we open, and here the unordered list tag is close. Now within the UL tag we will use another tag, that is li, which stands for list items. So li tag will contain your actual item or actual information that you want to put in your web page as a list of items. So like here li tag is open, here li tag is closed, and within that list item tag we have put here one item 1 or our information what we want to display on our web page. Similarly, we can use as many list items li tag as we want to show. It's depend on the number of items in the list that we want to display in our web page. Okay, now let's see the another type of list, that is ordered list. Okay, ordered list basically used to represent our list in sequential order. So for that we use the tag ol for ordered list, and again the type name, type attribute with its value type name we can specify 1 capital A, then capital I and small I. So these type name basically specify the sequence numbers that the web browser will use in order to create that ordered list. Like if we will mention type name 1, it will use what sequence 1 2 3 4 if you use capital A, then it will create the alphabetical order, capital A, then the second item will capital B, capital C. If you use small a, then again it will use alphabetical order, but in place of capital, now it will use small a, small b. If we will use capital I, then it will represent the order sequence using capital Roman numbers, and similarly small I will represent a Roman number sequence in small letter. Okay, so so ordered list can have type name these one, capital A, capital I, or small I. And similar to the unordered list, ordered list also contain its items or the information that we want to show in the form of list using li tag, list item tag. Okay, now the third type of list that HTML provide is a description list. Okay, which basically contains a list of terms which is followed by its description, right? This description list we can use, suppose we want to define some term, right? So we can use that term, and below that we can give its description. Okay, we'll see in the example how we can do, but here description list, for description list we use the tag DL for description list, and similarly we close the tag by /TL, and within that now there is a change. There is no li list items, there is another tag called DT, right? Means this is description term, the term name for which you are going to provide some description. Suppose term 1, and term 1 description will be provided with the help of another tag, that is DD. Okay, so DT for description term and DD for description of that term, correct? Similarly you can put as many number of the combination of DT and DD as we require or as we want to display into the web page. Okay, so let's see one by one how we can use all these three kind of list in our web page. So again here I am having the basic structure of HTML code, and in heading I have putting list in our web page. Okay, so now in a body section, suppose I want to make a list of some web programming languages. Okay, so first of all I will put heading, suppose H1, all right, and I will give heading web programming languages. Okay, and within that heading I want to make a list of some or all web programming languages. Okay, so I'm having here basically two option, either I can use unordered list or ordered list. So let us start with the unordered list. Okay, so we know that for unordered list we have to use what tag? Unordered list means UL. So UL, and after that I will provide the type name, the type attribute, which basically define the type of bullet that the browser will use in order to make a list. So here we know that the type can be what, the circle or the disk or the square. Okay, so let us take disk type first. So if I will put here type disk, okay, so let's see what browser display. Oh, now I will close this unordered list here, and within that UL opening and closing tag I have to mention our list of items using li tag, li for list item. So I will open an I tag, then I will close a li tag, and within that I will put the first item. Okay, so here I am going to make the list of unordered list of web programming languages. So suppose the first item would be what, suppose HTML. Yes, HTML is a web programming language. Okay, then I will copy it and paste in order to insert some more list items. Okay, so the first item was HTML, the second is CSS for cascading style sheet, third is Java script, the fourth is PHP, and so on, right? So this is what I have created my first unordered list, and the list is having here how many items, 4 items. So let's see how it will look in browser. So first we will save it. I will save in the same folder that I have created my wave here, and suppose I will give this page name what, list.html. Save, and now I will run it. So this. Okay, so here you can see this is our heading, web programming languages, and under the heading this is the unordered list, and the bullet here you can see, this is the bullet, and the bullet type is disk. Okay, so this is how we can use the list, unordered list, in our web page. Let us see, let us change some bullet type from disk to suppose a square. Okay, so let's see what happened. So in place of type disk I will put square. Okay, and save it, and let's go there and refresh it. Yeah, you can see here, yeah, more clearly you can see here, now in place of disk it is square. Okay, the bullet now become square, right? Okay, so let us go to again in our HTML code. Here this is the first type of list that we have used. Now suppose the second type of list, again we want to display the name of suppose days in a week. Okay, so I will put here again h1 heading, and here suppose name of the days. Okay, so this is the heading, and now here I will make ordered list. So we know for making ordered list we have to use what, ol tag. Okay, so I will use ol tag, and here I will close ol tag, and the type of ol tag we have to define. So type attribute of ol tag is, suppose I want to list that uses sequence number 1 2 3 4 and so on. So type I will put 1. Okay, and now the list items. So list items again will use li for list items, and I can close li here. So I can close a line here. So list items, so first is Monday. Okay, now I will copy it and save it. Let's see, Monday, then Tuesday, and Wednesday, then okay, let's see, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then what, Thursday, then Friday. Okay, so then Saturday, Sunday, all this you can include, right? Suppose this is the list of days. So the how many items are there here? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There is total 5 items. So let us save it and let us see how it is displayed by the browser. So I'll refresh it and you can see the name of days here, the name of days having this list. Okay, but this list is now ordered list because it is following the some sequence 1 2 3 4 5 and right. So this sequence 1 2 3 4 5 we have not given explicitly. This sequence is obtained by the type we have provided 1, so it is following automatically 1 2 3 4 this the sequence. Let us change the type from 1 to suppose capital A. Now the alphabetic sequence it will follow. So now we'll save it and again refresh it. See, here is 1 2 3. Now I'll change, it will become A B C D. So it's now capital A B C D, that alphabetical sequence it is now following in order to create the list here, ordered list here. Okay, so now let's see the third type of list, how we can use third type of list. So suppose let us put the heading here. So third type of list basically used for providing some terms with its definition. If we want to make the list with terms and definition, so we can use the description list for that. So I have copied that heading, and here I will put what, some definitions, right? Under some definition, now I will create the description list. We know that for creating description list we have to use a DL. Okay, and then we have to close that DL tag. Within the DL tag, for each term and its description we have to use two basically pair of tag. One is DT and another one is DD. So DT for the term name itself and DD for the description of that term. Okay, so let's see. So suppose I want to define the pencil. So term will be pencil and the description will be some description regarding the pencil. And so how I can do? So under the DL I will put the tag DT. Okay, so DT is basically hold the term, so I will close the DT here, and within that DT I will put the term about which we are going to describe below, or for which we are going to put the description below. Okay, so suppose pencil is a term and its description I will give into the D tag. Okay, I will close the DD tag here, and its description regarding pencil I will put within the DD tag. So I will copy the description from somewhere else, okay, regarding pencil suppose, and I will paste here. So here, so in DD I have put it a long line of description regarding the pencil. Similarly, suppose I want to add some another term, okay, and its description, how I'll do, again I will use DT to add the term, and close the dt. The term is suppose pen. Okay, so its description I will give again using dd tag, right? So within that dd tag I will give the description of pen. So again suppose I will copy the description of pen from somewhere else and paste it. Okay, so now I am having here the description list with two terms, one pencil and another one pen, with its description. Here the description of pencil and here the description of pen, right? So this is how we can use the description list. Now let us see how it is shown by the browser. So first I'll save it and then I'll refresh it and it will come into below. Yes, you see some definition. So how that list is coming now? The pencil is a term and its description after that with using proper indent here. Similarly pen and another terms whatever we want to add we can add by using another dt and dd pair of tags within the dl description tag. Okay, so this is how we can use the list in our web page. Okay, so there is a three kind of list: unordered list, ordered list and description list. And here we have seen how we can use those lists in our web page. So this is all for this lecture. We'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you guys.